All right, guys, I wanted to jump in here and bounce some ideas off you. I was kind of doing these little blueprints yesterday. I got the little just a memento kind of African shop together. Then I started working on this right here, kind of just this larger type market area, and then Paige, one of the Frontier community managers, said, "Oh, could you make me a cat shop?" For one of her zoos that she's planning on doing. So I'm like, sure. But once I got the cat shop done, I did all of this on the same map. So they were just kind of like I was building over here. And then I started putting them all together, kind of just grouping them. And I'm like, that does not look too terrible of an entranceway. So that is kind of what I'm doing here. I kind of did this little suspended bridge, and of course, this is scenery only. Like this goes to nowhere. So like you wouldn't even have staff up on this. Totally just for just for scenery for when the guests walk in. But yeah, I thought that with these little shops and stuff, instead of just only using them once and they go on the workshop and probably me personally never mess with them again. I thought, why don't I start a little zoo entrance and kind of see where it goes? And of course, I got this kind of did the little circle around path here, kind of like the main little hub. And everything from here will kind of jet out to different exhibits and buildings. Of course, we'll have to get a building, may do some kind of information center, maybe some kind of cool restaurant that kind of connects these walkways, because I just think that looks so cool when there's even if it's a fake bridge. I just think that's awesome how it goes over the path like that. And I was kind of fighting with this tree at first, because when I first got in here and started designing this and pushing these things together, and I even used some of the Frontier blueprints, because those guys, they did a pretty cool job on these, particularly this right here, this top piece. This is a Frontier build, so that was one of their blueprints, and it just worked really good as kind of like an elevated tower up there. But anyways, I was fighting with this tree because it kind of takes up a lot of sight line from over there. But if you think of it as being like, if you think of it as like on the guest plane, like how you would see this, I think it looks really cool kind of walking through here, and really kind of majestic looking right there. And once these buildings and stuff get up, you wouldn't really be looking at it from like up here anyway. And there, if I take it away, there's kind of an emptiness. Like, yeah, that looks okay, and you could put like actually, originally, I thought about putting like an elephant statue right here, but it's just not the same. Like when you get that tree in there, look at just a little bit of dimension in the shade that it provides, and really kind of breaks up the marketplace a little bit. So see how it kind of like your eye is a little trained to the tree, but all of this mysterious stuff is kind of going on in the background. If you take the tree away, oops, if we take the little tree away, then it's like, I don't know, it's like a void. It's empty. You're looking at too much at one time. But with that tree, it's like the perfect foreground breaking point here. Just keeps everything enough, mysterious enough back there. And so I think I'm definitely going to keep the tree. Love these right here. This Wimba tree, it's elevated. I've got it up in the air, kind of hid back here. But see how that, like the way the trunk and the texture works on that, just really brings up a really cool presence to the area, kind of tower overing the marketplace. I think that really helps with the actual scale of the people. And we'll get people in here soon, but I need to figure out what our first exhibit's going to be. But, or, maybe even kind of finish out this main hub area and start moving out towards the exhibits. But that's kind of what I just wanted to jump in and let you guys take a look at and see what you think of my thought process here. And then of course back here I've got the staff kind of area hidden. This is kind of on an elevation. He might actually be stuck right there. But yeah, see the staff places, they're back there nice and hidden, but the guests can still kind of walk by and you can see into those windows. And then of course I'll have to sure this up right here, but because right now this is just a product of kind of like all this stuff being mashed together. But I think that is what I'm going to work on today. I'm home all day, so there's a lot of Planet Zoo mischief going on, and we'll start doing some exhibits soon. But I kind of wanted to just get your guys' feedback. I think this front little area, I think this would look pretty cool as a little zoo entrance. Of course, we're foregoing we're making the ticket area and all that implied by doing this, and of course, no parking lot or anything like that. But I think this is kind of cool for me anyway. It just kind of, we're just jumping right into business, and we'll get right over here and start getting into the animals and all that. But kind of want to flesh this area out a little bit and get some more buildings going. And of course, this market and the cat shop, the cat hat shop, this is all on the workshop right now. So feel free to jump on there and snatch that up and tell me what you think. But anyways, guys, let me jump off here, work on this a little more, see what I think can fit best right here, restaurant, information center, whatever. And I'll come back, probably check back later on this afternoon, and we'll do another update kind of when I can, just when I come up with some more here. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later on this evening. Thank you. See you.